You can see that as I'm moving down through my downswing and the club is approaching the ball, I've created something we call axis tilt, which is very simply the tilting of my spine to the right. Now this, of course, is just a knock-on effect of me moving my hips well from the start of the downswing towards the left, while keeping my head very stationary. The benefits of creating this alignment are, well, first of all, that the club is now moving in at the ball from a much shallower angle than it would otherwise be if I didn't move in the correct sequence. It also means if I'm tilting to the right very slightly, I've now got room enough to swing my hands, my arms and the club in at the ball from the inside path. So with the club swinging from the inside path, I'm going to get a much more powerful contact on the ball and a much more square-on contact. Of course, we also see this same kind of alignment when we're throwing. So back to our throwing analogy, if I move my hips strongly to the left to start my forwards motion, you can see once again I get this same tilted motion in my spine. If I didn't get this correct sequence of motion, and let's say I allowed my head to move forwards in front of my hips and my spine is tilted incorrectly to the left, well, now the club's going to be moving down much steeper at the ball and chopping down. So if you're the sort of golfer who takes big chunky divots or hits the ball very high with their driver, then it's very likely that you're going to have this motion with the club chopping down on the ball. To create this axis tilt that we need at impact, we need to just make sure that we're moving our hips well in the downswing and we're keeping our head steady. This is not something that we'd want to artificially work on by leaning back during the swing. If you manage to view your swing and you see that you haven't got the correct tilting motion, or even worse, you're leaning forwards, then you need to have a good look at how your hips are moving relative to your head in the downswing.